Hey there. Die. Don't make me fall, please. Hi, thanks. Thanks for that. There we go. So I'm a bit thankful to see this zone start looking like this, with all the abyss ruining it and stuff like that. Because now it's all chaotic and rocky, and there's slopes and branches and narrow pathways everywhere, and now it becomes a level you can kind of process mentally more than the main Darkroot Garden, which was like just a big open... Blah. Hello. Hey, that's not a combat tool. To complete the earlier thought, I'm just not fond of super open areas in Dark Souls games usually. Dare I try to make that jump? You might be able to make that jump, or it might go terribly. That would really suck, because then I would fall. I think I can get there elsewhere. I'm not fond of open areas in Dark Souls games, just because they're usually the interesting way that all the different hallways and locked doors and pathways all interplay with each other is what's interesting about navigating the world. So it's kind of a disappointment usually when they decide to make like a big open blob of map that just has like seemingly randomly distributed enemies and a few items here and there, and it's hard to tell if you've even finished exploring the game or not, because it's really hard to tell whether there's even more to find. Ow. God damn, dude. Holy shit. Calm down. That's a powerful weapon for the normal enemies to have. Just because they barely... Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. There we go. Damn. That's tough. In order to register his attack as an attack, he barely has to move. So that's like faster than a rapier, it felt like. That's something to watch out for. But yeah, the worst zone in any Dark Souls game ever, in my opinion, is probably the Frigid Wastes, I think it's called, or the Frigid Outskirts of the Ivory King DLC in Dark Souls 2? Yeah. And that's one of the equivalents of, like, they just made a big old blobby map and kind of filled it with some rather... all four of them aggroed at once? Are you serious? They filled it with a bunch of rather insufferable enemies. And then, but unlike some of these other zones that have similar things that they do, although these enemies are not nearly as annoying as the reindeer. Excuse me. Ah. But that one did the additional, just brutally insufferable thing of that having one bonfire at the beginning of the entire zone, no other bonfires in the entire zone, and at the very, very end of the entire zone, there's finally one boss fight that's relatively difficult because it's a boss fight where you have to fight two dudes at once, two regular boss fights at once, something that's echoed in this game. And they do a blizzardy storm thing where you lose all line of sight. So, and you can't see anything because the entire screen gets covered in a blizzard. So you can't navigate for shit whenever that's happening. And just to top it all off, a bunch of reindeer are attacking you all the time that are spawning out of nowhere. So like, well, these big open zones that are here and a few other games can be chaotic because you're just aggroing unknown monsters from all these different directions and you keep stumbling into larger and larger fights, and it can become a mess to organize. At least in these games, you can control the rate at which you progress through the zone, so you can at least kind of try to control the rate at which you're like tripping the aggro radius of each one attacking you. In Dark Souls, for the Frigid Outskirts, the reindeer spawn at you and attack you continuously, and it's just maybe they were experimenting with an idea they haven't really used before. I mean, they kind of were, but boy, was that not... I don't think it was a good call. God damn. Not fond of that level. Howdy. How are you doing? Is there like a bonfire around here? I think there is. Oh yeah, and the reindeer attack you by charging you at high speeds from out of your line of sight, or flying around perpendicular to your location, like actually flying, and shooting lightning, and attacking in large numbers. It's hell. On my previous comment, there might be a bonfire somewhere in that zone, but I think it's in, if there is, it's in like one of those random, sort of hidden, hard to find places.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past? Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us. Did you happen across Knight Artorias, the legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know? So long.
Oh, you know me. No, I don't. I don't know you at all, sir. We've met today, at best. I don't think there is a new bonfire around here. I think at most there's just kind of a shortcut to make it easier to find a bonfire. Let's call you back up real quick. There we go. Ah, yes. So this is before the ravine. Yeah, that's where I just was. Hello. And that's the door where that is a boss chamber. You can look at right there. Rather dramatic location. And that's the elevator I took down in the first place. The continuity's all nice. And it's in that direction somewhere is where we started. So not the worst path to have to take. I could just sprint to this elevator and take it, which I think is what I more or less have to do if I die. I don't remember there being a better bonfire nearby. But I could be wrong. I often am. I'm gonna send that up so it's easier to run in. I want it to be in the upward position so that I can ride it downward quickly if scarecrows are chasing me. I feel like there's still more exploring to do around here, though. It's definitely the blobby outdoor adventure zones where I have more difficulty navigating and keeping track of where I have and haven't been and so on. There's a similar one in a not nearly as bad, but I definitely got confused by it in in Bloodborne. I think it's the zone where you meet patches, or specifically where the usual kick off of a ledge happens in Bloodborne is this zone that I'm like incapable of navigating. So this should lead us to the Seal of Artorias like door. That should be like right here. Ow, ow, ow! Block, damn it. There we go. Very rude. Yeah, space-wise, yeah, that little pond is still there in the future. Like, that ledge is normally there. This little pond is right here. That all leads around. So right here is the staircase that leads to the sealed gate that you need the Seal of Artorias to get through, or whatever equivalent. Which I never bought. It was 20,000 souls, and I just didn't buy it because I circumnavigated it and circumvented it, I mean. So right around here is my little exploit where I stand still and the dummy the pathfinding of the NPCs makes them like jump off the cliff and everything. That's great. It's probably about all there is to look at right here. There's a few scattered items I could scavenge for, but I think I'll move on and see how well this encounter goes for me. I'm sure it'll be fine. I totally remember this fight. I don't remember this fight. I don't know the movesets or anything. Here we go. How you doing? What you doing? Ah, don't do that. Woohoo! That's a neat trick. How you doing? We having fun? Is this fun? I don't think I want to be near that. I think it explodes or something. Yeah. That goop's bad for me, isn't it? Ooh, boy. Oop. He's goop slapping me. Ow. Alright. Someone's agile. Oh! That was a bad time. Oop. Roll! Nope. No chance to roll. Ow. Yeah, that's an excess of flips, frankly. There we go. Oh! Okay, cut it out, dude. Is the flip every time necessary? You already got me. Just hit me again. Alright. This is one of those fights where you have a lot of trouble trying to find when it's safe to heal. Oh, that's one. I think he's powering up more though, so it's probably not great news for me either. Oop. God damn, dude. Alright. That was the wrong range. Roll! There we go. Ow. Roll, 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 roll. Oh no. Oh. I didn't think he could just casually. Yeah, this is going terribly. I didn't think he could just casually jump over my attack like that with his flip. No? Oh, timing's wrong. None of my timings are right, honestly. Shit. Wow. How did that even work out health-wise? Whew. Got him. The soul of Artorias. Yeah, I was considering using a humanity to keep the fight going. Ah, man. Yeah, it's one of those fights I could do a lot better. That's a strong case of player stats making up for some mistakes, while also kind of making it unnecessary for you to improve as much, whereas lower stats would have not allowed me to win with the errors I made, and I would have had to sort of do the loop a few more times until I sort of sanded off the edges of like my roll timing and heal timing and so on, and making smarter choices about when to attack. Why was there a fog gate here? The purple coward's crystal. What? What is that? I've never heard. I don't remember that item at all. Is that new? Or maybe I just don't remember. Exit Battle of Stoicism. Victory in this battle once led to ancient Anor Londo, but even in the absence of its overseer, capitulation is a disgrace. In the name of a warrior's honor, do not quickly resort to use of this crystal. So it's a way to leave the Battle of Stoicism. Which this is that's what this zone is this is the place where you can do PvP matchmaking, basically. The broken pendant. Half of a broken stone pendant, the vine appears to originate from Ulasil. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. Soul of Gwyn's knight Artorias, who was consumed by the Abyss. The legend that Artorias repelled the Abyss only told half the story. It seems that he was defeated and his honor preserved by some unsung hero who is the true victor over the Abyss. That's a me! Otherwise we're fucked! Soul of the white-winged lion sanctuary watchkeeper who dreaded the spread of the Abyss. The Guardian exhibits traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to the beings known as demons. It's called a manticore. That's the creature. Not a lot else to do there, right? Yeah. So this is the matchmaking area. Oh yeah. Win streak resets to 0 if you leave the gazebo. These are all like the matchmaking, yeah, duel in the ruins, team in the ruins, deathmatch in the ruins, deathmatch in the dais, team in the dais, duel. God, I would be so bad at this. I'm not set up for PvP at all, both from player temperament and skill, and also like my slow-ass, predictable, one-attack character. I don't have anything fast, I don't have any gimmicky, surprising weapons, I definitely don't have a ton of magic set up right now. Which makes you a very defeatable enemy. I might have a better chance if it was easier to PvP earlier in the game via matchmaking, but this matchmaking being hidden away in the DLC means that the players are of a bit better quality by the time they get here, probably. Forgot about that. Can't even go there yet. Later. Are the Guardians back? Don't remember. And can I beat them? That's the other question. Something that's a bit telling about the sheer power of these bonfires is that I can actually still warp back to Firelink Shrine. Even where we are now. That guy was just wearing Dusk and Artorias armor. Why yes, I will take that 20 flasks. Yeah, this is where they started. This is where they start reverting to much later design concepts, where they start letting you teleport to basically every bonfire. There's a Sanctuary Garden, Ulaseal Sanctuary, and Ulaseal Township bonfire, where the garden should be... I believe Sanctuary Garden is the bonfire that we see right before the Sanctuary Guardian. Ulaseal Sanctuary should be where Elizabeth is, and Ulaseal Township should be the one I just got. So I think basically every bonfire in this zone is actually warpable. I am going to double check, because I don't know if this is happening yet. I don't know the trigger for this event, so I'm just going to check it now. Hi, how's it going? Oh. Yeah, so if you're wondering why the Sanctuary Guardian seems low hit point and easy to kill, it's because there's the little bit of frozen wasteland thing. What not? No, it's frigid outskirts thing going on here. Yeah. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see. 2 at 1 can be a lot. Shit. Yep, that's why it's a lot. One of them hitting you with a projectile while you're fighting the other one in melee is pretty fucking rough, man. No! God damn it. That's what happened last time I tried to heal too. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Oh my god, it has that range? Oh, I can't even tell what's happening throughout the fight. Son of a bitch. No. So yeah, this would be a completely impossible fight if Sanctuary Guardian was actually a hard enemy in the first place. So thankfully he's kind of easy, which is why they got away with making you fight too. Fuck. It's just a lot, man. I don't even vaguely remember any strategies on how to deal with this fight. But I'll do it. They have very large attacks, and he's not weak. He's kind of slow and easy to fight one-on-one, but he's not a weak enemy, and he's not lacking in options, so fighting multiple is a lot. And now I've got the additional problem of having souls I don't want to lose. I'd prefer not to, it's not the end of the world. Boy, did I lose these in the worst part of the arena. No, 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 not that one, you idiot. Damn it. Well, I got one hidden. Son of a bitch. I didn't even accomplish the goal of, like, dying in a more convenient place so that I don't lose all my souls. Which aren't even that many, but you bet your ass I'll still try to get them back every time. Just getting a few hits in and one of them would die surprisingly quickly, and the moment one of them's down, the whole fight just becomes trivial by comparison. But the whole thing's made significantly harder by just... They can do so much. They're not incapable enemies. They have fast melee attacks, they can fly, they can shoot lightning projectiles that do AoE stun in the water. They can move quickly, they can pursue you. They can add status effects to you. They have a moveset that rather perfectly complements each other at being able to just constantly harass you. No. Okay, yeah, we're losing those souls at this point. I'm not even gonna be able to get to the souls. I'm not even trying to fight them, I'm just trying to run to a location. No, I didn't get to roll away from that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God damn it, man. Fuck off, man. No, that was... Damn it. That was supposed to be a double flask, but I got stunned midway through, and then it tried to drink another one anyway. But the point was to do it in one animation, not two. Jesus. I gotta take a second to turn my whole computer down a little bit. Ah, my mouse. This game alt-tabs like garbage, by the way, on PC. I think the previous game alt-tabbed better. There we go. I had to reduce my volume on my end a little bit. This is like the loudest fight so far, I feel like. Sanctuary Garden. Well, I died closer, so at least I won't spend the entire fight trying to get my souls back this time. Yes, I probably should ignore them and just let them die. Let them be lost. Yeah, at the one point I tried to double flask because I had an opening, but a tiny little sliver of lightning stunned me for a second and cut off the double flask animation, and then he did two separate flask animations. I'm like, no! Every second counts, man! Son of a bitch. Go, 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 go! Yeah, it's over. Alright. Now do fight. Didn't want to do that one again, damn it. He recovered way faster than I did. Oh my, no! That was my chance. That was my big chance to get a hit in. Did I miss? No! Come on, I just need one of them to die. Yes, alright, the fight, this is over. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Feeling a little vulnerable all of a sudden? Oh, you tracked me. Crap. Kind of fucking cool when they ram you, but you blocked it, so you do like a backflip where you don't actually take damage, but you like are just firmly knocked off your feet, and so you go back rolling through the sludge. No, 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 not that one. Damn it. There we go. Got it. Significantly harder than Artorias.